Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
We like to describe Main Street Mercantile as a little piece of heaven with a wild streak. We started with the dream to bring a fabulous and unique gift selection to our small town and rural community. We have trendy clothing, home decor, accessories, and so much more. We are a destination worth the trip. Just ask anybody who's been here. Located on Highway 90 just outside of Hondo, stop in today to your new favorite store.
Triple Borough Show Pigs, proud supporters of your D'Hanis Cowboys and Cowgirls. If you're interested in the show pig, make sure to contact Tommy Burrow or visit the farm. You can reach him at 210-216-8655. Once again, Triple Borough Show Pigs. Utopia Ranch Realty. Welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Make sure to contact John Hutto if you're looking for that perfect place of land to build on, residential property, or that unique running water ranch. Utopia Ranch Realty has your interests covered. We provide a superior level of informed services, including market analysis, ranch management, game management, security, or construction. Matching your need is our goal. Contact John Hutto at 830-486-5888. Utopia Ranch Realty. Cowboy Pest Control Services. With over 17 years experience in the pest control industry, Dale Zera with Cowboy Pest Control Services has seen and solved most every insect issue that you may be facing. From ants and roaches to spiders and scorpions, Dale has handled them. And when termites decide to move in with you, Dale has a solution for that also. Call 830-931-5542 and talk to Dale about any insect-related problems you may be having, and he will get to work fixing it. Also, if you need a wood-destroying insect report for the seller property, he does that too. Best of luck to the Cowboys and Cowgirls from Cowboy Pest Control Services.
Hey guys, Josh, Arnold, Eric, and A-Rod here with you. Griffith Ford, Uvalde, 3000 East Main. Come see us. Give us a call at 830-278-3673. We have plenty of inventory for you, and we'll even go to you. Give us a call. Have a good day.
You're watching live coverage on the D'Hanis Athletics page, home of the Cowboys and Cowgirls. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for the most up-to-date and late-breaking information. And go Cowboys and Cowgirls! You're watching live coverage on the D'Hanis Athletics page, home of the Cowboys and Cowgirls. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for the most up-to-date and late-breaking information. And go Cowboys and Cowgirls!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Live from Roy College Gymnasium, D'Hanis Cowgirl Volleyball Tournament. Up next, we have the Sabinal Lady Jackets versus your D'Hanis Cowgirls. Live here on D'Hanis Athletics on Facebook and also on YouTube. First, I'd like to introduce your D'Hanis Cowgirls and the head coach, Christina Finger. Assistant coach, Brooke McCullum. Number 2, Mabry Herman. Number 3, Jolie Frosch. Number 4, Jessa Frosch. Number 5, Kylie Thompson. Number 8, Peyton Burrow. Number 9, Maddie Barrios. Number 10, Kenna Herman. Number 11, Tori Johnson. Number 12, Kelly Self. And number 13, Brighton Beard. As we get ready to get started here, we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors once again. Medina Electric Co-op, Main Street Mercantile, Triple Bro Show Pigs, Utopia Ranch Realty, Cowboy Pest Control Services, and Griffith Ford Uvalde. Winner of this game will advance to the championship game in the tournament versus Harper, as Harper just pulled off a victory over Utopia in 3 games, 25-16. Utopia won the second game 25-14, and an exciting finish 25-19 in the third set. Cowgirls this morning defeated Poteet in 2 games, 25-14, 25-12. To advance to this matchup versus Sabinal. Sabinal defeated La Pryor in 2 games, 25-9, 25-13. And Sabinal coming out in their gray tops. D'Hanis in their white tops. On the court for your Cowgirls, you have in the front number 2, Mabry Herman, number 13, Brighton Beard, number 3, Jolie Frosch. And in the back row, Peyton Burrow, Tori Johnson, and Kylie Thompson. As we await the referee as he checks the rotations for both teams. And now the libero, number 4, Jessa Frosch, will check into the ballgame for Tori Johnson. Cowgirls will start the game serving. Number 5, Kylie Thompson, the serve for the D'Hanis. As we get started, Thompson with the serve to the back row. Killed. And a point for the Lady Jackets as they get on the board first. Mabry Herman, Brighton Beard, Jolie Frosch in the front court. And the back row, Peyton Burrow, Jessa Frosch, and Kylie Thompson. Ball served over to Frosch. Jolie sets up Herman on the outside, killed, blocked at the net. And it lands in for D'Hanis, so we're all tied up at 1. It's going to bring up number 3, Jolie Frosch, to serve for the Cowgirls. Ball served over to the back row. Set up in the middle, tipped over. Beard is there. Herman and Beard tried to punch it back over, but didn't quite make it, so it's a point for Sabinal. 2-1 Lady Jackets here early in the ballgame, set number 1. Ball served over, dug up by Jessa. Jolie sets up Herman over the middle. Nice hard kill, deflected off the fingertips, and it lands in for DeHennis. So we're tied up at 2 as both teams are trading points back and forth here early in the ball game. Tori Johnson checks into the front row along with Burrow and Herman. And Brighton Beard serving for the Cowgirls. Ball's over to the back row. Tipped over to Burrow. Jolie sets up Peyton on the outside. Sends it over. Herman. Jolie sets up Mabry over the middle. Killed. Dug up. Free ball sent over to Thompson. Jolie sets up Herman over the middle. Killed. Dug up to Burrow. Frosch tips it over. And hit into the net. And DeHennis has their first lead of the game. Up by 1. Beard continued to serving for the Cowgirls. Ball's off the top of the net, rolls over. Back row attack to Beard. Jolie sets up Peyton on the outside, killed, and it's going to go out. Jessa Frost checks back in for Brighton Beard. Ball served over to Jessa. Played off the top of the gym by Herman off of Frosch. Point for Sabinal. The ball doesn't quite make it over. Ball served over, dug up by Jessa. Tori sets up Frosch, sends it over. Kill, dug up by Kylie Thompson. Jolie sets up Herman over the middle for the kill. And it lands in for DeHennis. Once again, tied up at 4. Kylie Thompson, Tori Johnson, Peyton Burrow in the front row. Jessa and Jolie in the back row, along with Mabry Herman, who's now serving. Herman with the serve. Back row attack, rolls off the top of the net to Jolie. Thompson waits for it, tips it over. Hit over to Mabry. Jolie sets up Kylie over the middle. Deflected off the hands of a jacket. Thompson's there at the net again, sends it back over. Dug up by Frosch. Jolie sets up Tori. Tori pushes it over. Tipped over to Jessa. And they're going to say that she was in the net. So it's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. 5-4 lead to DeHennis. Mabry Herman serving for DeHennis. And it's going to go out. We're tied up at 5. Ball served over. And miscommunication there leads to a Lady Jacket point. Sabinal with a 1-point advantage here. Ball served over. Dug up by Mabry. Jolie sets up Peyton on the backside, sends it over. Back row attack. Dug up by Frosch. And a point for Sabinal. All served over. Short, dug up by Jessa. Jolie tips it over, tries to catch everyone off guard. Punched over back. And Jessa will send a free ball over. Outside attack. And it goes out. Point awarded to DeHennis. Peyton Burrow serving for the Cowgirls. Ball is over to the back row. Back row attack, and it goes out. And once again, we're tied up at 7. Both teams trading points back and forth here early in the ballgame. Burrow with the serve to the back row. Deflected off of Thompson to Frosch. Jolie sets up Torrey, sends it over, tips it over. Pushed over to the corner. Mabry's there. Burrow with the save. And Jessa sends a free ball over. Just makes the net, and the miscommunication by the Jackets leads to a Cowgirl point. Burrow with the serve. Burrow. Jolie tips it over. Free ball sent over to Peyton. Jolie sets up Thompson, who tips it over, and it lands in for DeHennis. And the Cowgirls up by 2, force the Sabinal timeout. So we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching DeHennis Cowgirl Volleyball. We'll be right back.
We like to describe Main Street Mercantile as a little piece of heaven with a wild streak. We started with the dream to bring a fabulous and unique gift selection to our small town and rural community. We have trendy clothing, home decor, accessories, and so much more. We are a destination worth the trip. Just ask anybody who's been here. Located on Highway 90 just outside of Hondo, stop in today to your new favorite store.
Welcome back live from Roy Cow Gymnasium. Sabinal Lady Jackets versus your DeHennis Cowgirls here in set number 1. Early in the ballgame, both teams were trading points back and forth. Both teams going on a run of their own. And DeHennis currently leading 9-7 as Peyton Burrow continues to serve for the Cowgirls. Burrow with the serve to the back row. Back row attack, sends it over into the net. And the Cowgirls are up by 3. In the front row for your Cowgirls, you have Jolie Frosch, Tori Johnson, Kylie Thompson. In the back row, you have Mabry Herman, Jessa Frosch, and serving once again, Peyton Burrow. Ball served over. Dug up by Frosch. Herman there. Frosch gets up and sends a free ball over. Blocked at the net by Thompson and Frosch. And the Cowgirls are up by 4. Burrow with the serve to the back row. And they try to tip it over, but into the net. So 5-point lead for DeHennis. Once again here in set number 1. Winner of this game will advance to the championship game approximately 6 p.m. versus Harper. Burrow with the serve. Back row pushes it over. Jessa there. Jolie sets up Thompson over the middle. And it's punched over but doesn't quite make it over, but into the net. So the Cowgirls up by 6 here. Forces another Sabinal timeout. So we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching DeHennis Cowgirl Volleyball. We'll be right back.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to thank everybody for watching here live on DeHennis Athletics on Facebook and also on YouTube. This is set number 1. DeHennis versus Sabinal. Cowgirls currently leading 13-7. I'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors once again. Medina Electric Co-op, Main Street Mercantile, Triple Bros Show Pigs, Utopia Ranch Realty, Cowboy Pest Control Services, and Griffith Ford Audi Uvalde. Burrow with the serve. And she tried to paint that line. And it went out. So point for Sabinal. 5-point lead for the Cowgirls. Ball's up and over, dug up by Herman. Jolie sets up Thompson over the middle. Free ball sent over to Jessa. Jolie sets up Thompson once again. And off a Sabinal defender. It's going to go out. Point for DeHennis. Brighton Beard will sub in for Jessa Frost, and then Kenna Herman will check into the ballgame for Beard. So in the front row now you have Jolie Frost, Kenna Herman, Kylie Thompson. In the back row you have Mabry Herman, Peyton Burrow, and now serving Tori Johnson. Blocked at the net by Thompson. Dug up by Burrow. Jolie sets up Kylie over the middle, and it lands in for DeHennis. 7-point lead for the Cowgirls. Johnson with the serve, rolls off the top of the net and lands in. Johnson with the serve to the back row. Set up on the outside, sends it over, and it's going to go out. Tori Johnson still serving for DeHennis. Ball served over to the back row. Back to Herman. Jolie sets up Mabry in the back row, who sends it over. Off the net. Free ball sent over. Back to Mabry. Jolie sets up Kenna on the outside. Sends it over to Mabry. Jolie sets up Kylie over the middle. And it's going to go out. Jessa Frost will check in for Tori Johnson. Ball's over to Mabry. Jolie sets up Kid on the outside once again. And it's going to go out. Cowgirl lead has been cut to 7. Ball served over to Mabry. Jolie sets up Mabry in the back row, who sends it back. And ball will not make it over the net, so it's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. So once again, the Hermans and the Froshes on the court, along with Peyton Burrow, and now serving Kylie Thompson. Thompson with the serve to the back row. Tipped over to Thompson. Jolie sets up Herman, who tips it over. And it lands in for DeHennis. Thompson with the serve. And off a lady jacket. 10-point lead for DeHennis. Thompson with the serve. Free ball sent over to Kenna. Jolie sets up Kenna. And Kenna hits it into the net. It's going to be a point for the Jackets. DeHennis now leads 20-11. And Kelly Self will check into the ball game for Kylie Thompson. Ball served over. Dug up by Jessa. Kelly. And Jolie tips it over. And the ball's going to be out. Mabry Herman, Kenna Herman, Jolie Frost in the front row, Peyton Burrow, Jessa Frost, and Kelly Self in the back row for your Cowgirls. Ball served over. Dug up by Jessa. Jolie sets up Mabry on the outside. Killed, blocked at the net. Mabry sends it back over. And it's going to be a point for the Jackets. Seven-point lead for D'Hanis here in set number 1. Ball's over. Dug up by Jessa. Peyton sets up Herman, who tips it over. Blocked at the net by Herman, but it lands in for Sabinal. The lead has been cut to 6. Ball's over. Dug up by Frosch. Sent over to Self. Jolie sets up Jessa in the back row, who sends it way out. So a point for the Jackets. Ball served off the top of the net, off of Mabry's forearm to Jessa. Free ball sent over by Jolie. Set up over the middle. Tipped over, and nobody there. 4-point lead for D'Hanis. As Sabinal makes a run and forces the Cowgirl timeout, so we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching D'Hanis Cowgirl Volleyball. We'll be right back. Cowboy Pest Control Services. With over 17 years experience in the pest control industry, Dale Zera with Cowboy Pest Control Services has seen and solved most every insect issue that you may be facing. From ants and roaches to spiders and scorpions, Dale has handled them. And when termites decide to move in with you, Dale has a solution for that also. Call 830-931-5542 and talk to Dale about any insect-related problems you may be having, and he will get to work fixing it. Also, if you need a wood-destroying insect report for the seller property, he does that too. Best of luck to the Cowboys and Cowgirls from Cowboy Pest Control Services. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a game of runs here in the first set. Cowgirls leading 20-16 over the Lady Jackets. Ball served over. Dug up by Self. Kenna sends it back in, and Frosch will send the free ball over, but into the net. Cuts the Jacket lead to 3. The ball served over, and it's going to go out. That breaks the run by the Jackets. And it's going to bring up Jolie Frosch to serve for D'Hanis. Jolie with the serve to the back row. Set up on the outside. Self is there, played off the backboard, but it's going to be called out. So 3-point lead for D'Hanis. Ball served over, dug up by Self. Jolie sets up Herman over the middle, tips it over, and nobody there, and a point for the Cowgirls. 4-point lead for D'Hanis. And Jessa Frosch will check out, and Tori Johnson will check into the ballgame. So Johnson joins Burrell and Herman in the front row. Kelly Self, Jolie Frosch in the back row, and now serving Kenna Herman. Ball's over. Set up on the outside. Off of Frosch, and a point for Sabinal. Jessa Frosch checks back in for Kenna Herman. Ball's over, and miscommunication by the Cowgirls leads to a Jacket point. 2-point lead for D'Hanis. Ball served over. Dug up by Mabry. Jolie sets up Mabry in the back row, sends it into the net. And it's a 1-point lead for the Cowgirls now. And Sabinal is on a run now. Ball served over, dug up by Jessa. Mabry. Back to Jessa, who sends a free ball over. Set up to the back row and into the net. And a point for the Cowgirls. Kylie Self checks out. Kylie Thompson checks back into the front row. And Mabry Herman will be serving. Herman with the serve. Set up on the outside, cross court to Herman. Jolie sets up Jess on the back row, who sends it over. Tipped over. Mabry's there. Jolie sets up Peyton on the outside, tips it over. Burrow. Back to Jolie, who sets up Thompson on the backside. Back row attack. Dug up by Frosch. Herman punched off and up off of Thompson. Doesn't quite make it over the net. It's going to be a point for Sabinal. Once again, exciting first set here. Both teams going on runs. Trading points back and forth. Ball served over. Dug up by Jessa. Jolie sets up Thompson, who slams it home. Free ball sent over to Jessa. Jolie sets up Thompson over the middle. And a point for DeHennis. It's going to bring up Peyton Burrow to serve for the Cowgirls. Ball served over. And a point for Sabinal. Ball served over, dug up by Herman. Jolie sets up Mabry in the back row, who sends it back to the back row for the Jackets. Great dig by Burrow, but it's going to be a point for Sabinal. We're all tied up here at 24. Kylie Thompson, Jolie Frosch, Tori Johnson in the front row. Jessa Frosch, Mabry Herman, and Peyton Burrow in the back row. Ball served over to Jessa. And Sabinal is going to take the lead here in set number one. They must win by 2, so Sabinal leads 25-24. Ball served over. Dug up by Burrow. Jolie sets up Thompson over the middle. And it's going to go out. One ref is saying that they tipped it. One ref is saying it's out, but it's going to be awarded to Sabinal. And Sabinal's going to win set number one, 26-24 over DeHennis. We'll be back for set number 2. You're watching DeHennis Cowgirl Volleyball. We'll be right back. Utopia Ranch Realty. Welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Make sure to contact John Hutto if you're looking for that perfect place of land to build on, residential property, or that unique running water ranch. Utopia Ranch Realty has your interests covered. We provide a superior level of informed services, including market analysis, ranch management, game management, security, or construction. Matching your need is our goal. Contact John Hutto at 830-486-5888. Utopia Ranch Realty. Triple Borough Show Pigs, proud supporters of your DeHennis Cowboys and Cowgirls. If you're interested in the show pig, make sure to contact Tommy Burrow or visit the farm. You can reach him at 210-216-8655. Once again, Triple Borough Show Pigs.
Hey guys, Josh, Arnold, Eric, and A-Rod here with you. Griffith Ford, Uvalde, 3000 East Main. Come see us. Give us a call at 830-278-3673. We have plenty of inventory for you, and we'll even go to you. Give us a call. Have a good day.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting first set that went to Sabinal. Sabinal defeated D'Hanis in set number 1, 26-24. As we get ready to start set number 2 here. Ball served over. Dug up by Frosch. Jolie sets up Mabry on the outside. Nice hard kill. Lands in for D'Hanis. On the court for your Cowgirls in the front row. You have Mabry Herman, Peyton Burrell, and Brighton Beard. In the back row, you have Kylie Thompson, the libero, Jessa Frosch, and now serving Jolie Frosch for the Cowgirls once again on the court. Frosch with the serve, and miscommunication by the Lady Jackets in the backcourt leads to a Cowgirl point and an ace for Jolie Frosch. Frosch with the serve to the back row. Set up on the backside, sends it over, dug up by Jolie. Jessa there, sets up Burrow and sends it back over. Played off the net, free ball sent over, and it's going to go out of bounds, and D'Hanis leads 3-0 here in set number 2. Frosch with the serve. Set up over the middle. Blocked at the net by Herman. Punches it back over. And it lands in for D'Hanis. Once again, game number 1 was a game of runs for both teams, in which Sabinal won the first set 26-24. Cowgirls starting off with the 4-0 run here. Served by Frosch. Thompson. Jolie sets up Herman over the middle. And a point for the Cowgirls. And the Cowgirls with 5 straight points here in set number 2 force a jacket timeout. So we're going to take a timeout.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Set number 2, Cowgirls leading 5-0 here. Once again, Sabinal won set number 1, 26-24. Winner of this game advances to the championship game, approximately 6 p.m. versus Harper. The loser will play for 3rd place versus Utopia at 5 p.m. On the court for your Cowgirls, you have Brighton Beard, Mabry Herman, Peyton Burrell in the front row. Kylie Thompson, Jessa Frosch, and Jolie Frost serving for the Cowgirls. And D'Hanis with 6 straight points. Up 6-0 here in set number 2. Frosch with the serve to the back row. Set up on the backside. Jessa, Jolie, Kylie Thompson from the back row. Blocked at the net by Herman and Beard. Set up over the middle. Dug up by Thompson. Frosch sets up Burrow on the outside. Sends it back over. Outside attack. Blocked at the net by Herman. Play off by Jessa. And Jolie tips it over. Set up over the middle. Blocked by Herman at the net. And off the fingertips of a couple of Cowgirls leads to a jacket point. Ball served over, dug up by Burrell. Jolie sets up Herman, who tips it over and lands in. 7-1 lead for D'Hanis as Brighton Beard goes back to serve. Jessa Frost checks out. Tori Johnson checks in. Beard with the serve. Backside, tipped over. And Beard, good effort, but couldn't quite get there. And a point for Sabinal. 7-2 lead for D'Hanis here in set number 2. Actually, they're going to reverse the call. And it's going to be 8-1 D'Hanis. They're going to say someone was under the net. So Brighton Beard back to serve, rolls off the top of the net. Beard. Frosch sets up Herman in the middle, blocked at the net, and lands in for D'Hanis. 9-1 lead for the Cowgirls. Beard with the serve. And it's going to go out. So Jessa Frosch will check in for Brighton Beard. So you have Burrow, Jolie Frosch, Tori Johnson in the front row, maybe Herman, Jessa Frosch, and Kylie Thompson in the back row. Ball served over to Frosch, off the fingertips of Frosch, and it's going to go out. Point for Sabinal. 6-point lead for D'Hanis. Ball served into the net. Point for the Cowgirls. 7-point lead for D'Hanis. And it's going to bring up maybe Herman to the service line. Herman with the serve to the back row. Set up on the outside. And off of maybe Herman and into the stands. And a point for the Lady Jackets. Ball served over, dug up by Jessa. Jolie sets up Peyton on the backside, who tips it over. Jessa digs it. Jolie sets up Peyton on the outside. Free ball sent over to Jessa. Jolie and Herman from the back row sends it back. Set up on the outside. Into the net, and a point for D'Hanis. Going to bring up Peyton Burrow to serve for the Cowgirls. Burrow with the serve into the net. It's going to be a point for Sabinal. Ball served. Into the net. It's going to be a point for D'Hanis. 7-point lead for the Cowgirls here in set number 2. As Jessa Frost checks out, Brighton Beard will check in. Tori Johnson serving for D'Hanis. Tipped over. Thompson. Burrow sends a free ball over. Set up on the outside for Sabinal. Deflected off the fingertips of Frosch. Burrow sends a free ball over. And Burrow with a great dig. It's going to go out of bounds. And a point for Sabinal. Jessa Frosch will check in for Tori Johnson. And Kenna Herman will check in for Brighton Beard. Ball served over and out. So once again, you have the Hermans and the Frosches on the floor along with Peyton Burrow. And now serving Kylie Thompson. Thompson with the serve. And it goes out. Ball served, dug up by Frosch, and nobody there. Point for Sabinal. Ball served over, dug up by Burrow. Jessa sets up Mabry. It's going to be a point for the Cowgirls as it goes off the hand of a Lady Jacket into the stands. And Kelly Self will check in for Kylie Thompson. And Jolie Frosch will serve for the Cowgirls. Frosch with the serve, short. Sends it over. Herman with the setup from Frosch. And it's going to be a point for DeHennis. Frosch with the serve once again, short. Herman waits for it at the net. And it's going to be a point. Actually, they're going to reverse it and award the point to Sabinal. They're going to say that she used both hands and carried it just to slam it. Ball served over, dug up by Peyton. Jolie sets up Mabry over the middle, who tips it over, and nobody's there, and a point for the Cowgirls. 16-9 lead for DeHennis here in set number 2. Once again, 7-1 set number 1, 26-24. Jessa Frost checks out. Tori Johnson checks back into the front row. Kenna Herman now serving for DeHennis. Ball sent over to the corner, and it's going to go out. And it's going to be a point for DeHennis and force another 7-out timeout. So we're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching DeHennis Cowgirl Volleyball. We'll be right back. Triple Bro Show Pigs, proud supporters of your DeHennis Cowboys and Cowgirls. If you're interested in the show pig, make sure to contact Tommy Burrow or visit the farm. You can reach him at 210-216-8655. Once again, Triple Bro Show Pigs. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live here on DeHennis Athletics on Facebook and also on YouTube. We'd like to say thank you to all our sponsors once again: Medina Electric Co-op, Main Street Mercantile, Triple Bro Show Pigs, Utopia Ranch Realty, Cowboy Pest Control Services, and Griffith Ford out of Uvalde. As Kenner Herman serves the ball over, set up on the backside, and a point for Sabinal. 7-point lead here for DeHennis. Kenner Herman checks out Toro, and Jessa Frost checks in. Ball served over. And an ace for Sabinal. Two straight points by the Jackets. Cuts into the Cowgirl lead. Ball served over. And 3 straight points for Sabinal. Cuts the Cowgirl lead down to 5. Ball served over, dug up by Herman. Jolie sets up Mabry on the backside. Back row attack to Jessa. Jolie sets up Herman over the middle, and it's going to land in for Cowgirl point. So Kylie Thompson will check back in for Kelly Self. And Mabry Herman will go back to serve. Ball's over. And played off the net, but it's going to be a point for DeHennis. Herman with the serve. Set up over, tipped over. Jessa And it's going to go out of bounds. Point for Sabinal. You have Tori Johnson, Kylie Thompson, Mabry Herman in the front row, Jessa Frosch, Peyton Burrow, and Mabry Herman in the back row. Here in set number 2. Ball served over to Jessa. Jolie sets up Tori over the middle. Free ball sent over to Jessa. Jolie sets up Tori on the backside, tips it over. Free ball sent over. Back to Jessa. Jolie sets up Kylie over the middle, who tips it over, and nobody there. It's going to be a point for DeHennis. And back to a 7-point lead for the Cowgirls. It's going to bring up Peyton Burrow to serve. Ball served over. Hit from the back row to Mabry. Jolie sets up Kylie over the middle, sends it back over. Peyton, Jolie to Mabry in the back row. And off is Sabinal. It's going to go out of bounds. Once again, Sabinal won set number 1, 26-24. Cowgirls lead 21-13 here in set number 2. Peyton Burrow with the serve into the net. It's going to be a point for Sabinal. 7-point lead for the Cowgirls. As DeHennis must win this set to force a third set. Ball served over, and it's going to go out of bounds. So Kenna Herman will check out, and Brighton Beard will check into the ball game. And Tori Johnson will be serving. Johnson with the serve. From the back row, sends it over to Burrow. Jolie sets up Thompson over the middle. Burrow, Frosch to Beard. Blocked the net by Frosch. Jolie sets up Thompson. Ball's over, and it's going to be a point for DeHennis. Johnson with the serve. Set up on the outside to Herman. Jolie sets up Kylie over the middle, who tips it over, and nobody there. It's going to be a point for DeHennis. Cowgirls with the 24-14 lead here in set number 2. Johnson with the serve. Back row attack to Johnson. Jolie tips it over. Free ball sent over to Thompson. Jolie sets up Thompson over the middle, who tips it over, played at the net. Jolie sets up Beard on the outside, played off the net. And they're going to say 4 hits, point to Sabinal. So Jessa Frosch will check in for Tori Johnson. Ball served over, dug up by Burrow. Jolie sets up Thompson on the backside, finds a spot, and DeHennis will win set number 2, 25-15, as we head to a third set. Once again, Sabinal won set number 1, 26-24. DeHennis 25-15. We'll be back for set number.
We like to describe Main Street Mercantile as a little piece of heaven with a wild streak. We started with the dream to bring a fabulous and unique gift selection to our small town and rural community. We have trendy clothing, home decor, accessories, and so much more. We are a destination worth the trip. Just ask anybody who's been here. Located on Highway 90 just outside of Hondo, stop in today to your new favorite store.
Utopia Ranch Realty. welcome to the Texas Hill Country. Make sure to contact John Hutto if you're looking for that perfect place of land to build on, residential property, or that unique running water ranch. Utopia Ranch Realty has your interests covered. We provide a superior level of informed services, including market analysis, ranch management, game management, security, or construction. Matching your need is our goal. Contact John Hutto at 830-486-5888. Utopia Ranch Realty. Cowboy Pest Control Services. With over 17 years experience in the pest control industry, Dale Zera with Cowboy Pest Control Services has seen and solved most every insect issue that you may be facing. From ants and roaches to spiders and scorpions, Dale has handled them. And when termites decide to move in with you, Dale has a solution for that also. Call 830-931-5542 and talk to Dale about any insect-related problems you may be having, and he will get to work fixing it. Also, if you need a wood-destroying insect report for the seller property, he does that too. Best of luck to the Cowboys and Cowgirls from Cowboy Pest Control Services.
Hey guys, Josh, Arnold, Eric, and A-Rod here with you. Griffith Ford, Uvalde, 3000 East Main. Come see us. Give us a call at 830-278-3673. We have plenty of inventory for you, and we'll even go to you. Give us a call. Have a good day.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to start the third set as we're tied up at 1 apiece. Sabinal will start set number 3 serving. On the court for your Cowgirls, Mabry Herman, Brighton Beard, Jolie Frosch. In the front court, in the back court, Peyton Burrow, Jessa Frosch, and Kylie Thompson. Ball's up and over, dug up by Frosch. Jolie sets up Herman on the outside. Set up over the middle, and she mistimed her jump and wind up. It's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. So Dehennis with the 1-0 lead here. And Jolie Frosch will serve for the Cowgirls. Frosch with the serve to the back row. That's going to be a point for Dehennis. 2-0 lead here. Sabinal won set number 1, 26-24. Dehennis won set number 2, 25-15. And Frosch with the serve. Set up on the outside. Dug up by Jessa. Beard. Jessa sends a free ball over. Set up on the outside. Kill dug up by Thompson. Jolie sets up Herman over the middle. Tipped at the net. Battle at the net. Frosch there. Jolie sets up Peyton. And tip doesn't make it over. It's going to be a point for Sabinal. Ball's over to Jessa. Peyton. Mabry sends the free ball over. Set up over the middle. And it's going to go out. It's going to bring up Brighton Beard to serve for the Cowgirls as Jessa Frost checks out and Tori Johnson checks back into the front row. Beard with the serve. Set up on the backside. Killed, dug up by Thompson, but it's going to go into the stands. It's going to be a point for Sabinal. So Jessa Frosch will check back in. Brighton Beard will check out. Ball served over, dug up by Jessa. And Thompson couldn't quite get over Jessa. So we're all tied up at 3. Ball's up and over to Jessa. Jolie sets up Jessa in the back row. And Jessa sends it over. But it's going to be out. So point for Sabinal. And Sabinal takes their first lead here in set number 3. Ball's over to Herman. Jolie sets up Mabry in the back row, who sends it. And it's going to go out. 2-point lead for Sabinal. Ball served over. Dug up by Mabry. Jolie tips it over. Tries to catch everyone off guard. Ball sent back to Torrey. Herman waits for it. Gets blocked at the net. Burrow sends it back over. Tipped over to Frosch. Jessa there. Sets up Peyton on the outside. Kill to Thompson. Jessa. And Herman tips it over. Rolls off the net. Torrey sends it back over. And nobody there. And Sabinal up by 3 here in set number 3. Once again in tournament play, they play up to 25. Best 2 out of 3. Capped off at 30. Ball served over. And off the shoulders of Mabry Herman. And Sabinal extends their lead to 4. Torrey Johnson, Jolie Frosch, Peyton Burrow in the front row. Kylie Thompson, Jessa Frosch, and Mabry Herman in the back row. Ball served over, dug up by Jessa. Jolie sets up Mabry in the back row, who sends it back over. Free ball sent over to Peyton. Jolie sets up Mabry over the middle. And it's going to land in for the Hennis. And the Cowgirls end the Yellow Jacket run. Mabry Herman now serving for the Cowgirls. Ball's over. And a point for the Hennis. Herman with the serve. Back row attack. And it's going to go out of bounds. And the lead is cut down to 1. Herman with the serve to the back row. Dug up by Mabry. Thompson sends it over. Frosch, Jessa to Peyton. And Thompson waits for it at the net and says happy birthday, blows out the candles, and we're tied up at 7. Herman with the serve to the back row. Back row attack sends it over to Herman. Jolie sets up Thompson again over the middle, and it's going to be a point for the Hennis. And the Cowgirls come back and take the lead 8-7 here in set number 3. And we're going to have an official timeout. So once again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Medina Electric Co-op, Main Street Mercantile, Triple Bro Show Pigs, Utopia Ranch Realty, Cowboy Pest Control Services, and Griffith Ford Uvalde. And Sabinal is going to call timeout, so we're going to take a timeout with them.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the D'Hanis Cowgirl Volleyball Tournament. Live here on D'Hanis Athletics on Facebook and also on YouTube. Sabinal won set number 1, 26-24. Cowgirls came back and won set number 2, 25-15. Currently here in the third set, Cowgirls have just taken the lead and now lead 8-7 over the Lady Jackets. It's been a game of runs. Both teams going back and forth. And Mabry Herman serving for the Cowgirls. Ball's up and over to the back row. And off the Lady Jackets and out of bounds. Going to be a point for the Cowgirls. We have Kylie Thompson, Peyton Burrow, Tori Johnson in the front row. Jolie Frost, Jessa Frost in the back row with Mabry Herman serving. Jessa with the dig. Jolie sets up Kylie over the middle and paints the corner. And it lands in for D'Hanis. And the Cowgirls are up by 3. Herman with the serve. And miscommunication by the Lady Jackets leads to another Cowgirl point. Herman with the serve, rolls off the top of the net, dug up to Jessa. Jolie sets up Burrow on the outside, rolls off the top of the net. Thompson pushes it over. Free ball sent over to Jessa. Jolie sets up Kylie, tips it over. Off of Burrow and into the stands. It's going to be a point for Sabinal. Three-point lead for the Cowgirls here in set number 3 as we're all tied up 1 apiece. Ball served over to Tori Johnson. Jolie sets up Burrow on the backside who tips it over. And off the Jackets and out of bounds. 4-point lead for D'Hanis. Peyton Burrow now serving for the Cowgirls. Ball served over. Back row attack to Herman. Frost sets up Thompson who tips it over, played at the net, dug up by Johnson and sent back over. Thompson waits for it, slams it. It's going to be a point for D'Hanis. And the Cowgirls are up by 5. Burrow with the serve. Back row attack to Jessa. Played at the net by Jolie. And it's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. Burrow with the serve. Attack from the back row off of Burrow and off the flag. It's going to be out of bounds. 5-point lead for the Cowgirls. So once again, Jolie Frost, Kylie Thompson, Tori Johnson in the front row. Peyton Burrow, Mabry Herman, Jessa Frost in the back row. Ball served over. Dug up by Jessa. Jolie sets up Kylie on the outside and paints the line. And a point for D'Hanis. It's going to bring up number 11, Tori Johnson to serve. Jessa checks out. Brighton Beard checks into the front row. Tori with the serve. Free ball sent over to Burl. Jolie tips it over. Hit from the back row. And it's going to land in for Sabinal. 5-point lead for the Cowgirls. Jessa Frosch will check back in for Tori Johnson. Kenna Herman will check in for Brighton Beard. So on the court, you have the Hermans and the Frosches with Kylie Thompson and Peyton Burrow. Ball served over, dug up by Frosch. Jolie sets up Thompson on the outside, sends it back to the back row. And it's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. Kylie Thompson will now serve for DeHennis. Thompson with the serve. Tipped over. Thompson to Kenna, who rolls off the top of the net and lands in for DeHennis. Thompson with the serve to the back row. Set up, blocked by Frosch at the net. Frosch sets up Herman, who tips it over off the net, off the hands of the Lady Jackets. And a point for the Cowgirls. Forces a Jacket timeout, so we're going to take another timeout with them. You're watching DeHennis Cowgirl Volleyball. We'll be right back. Triple Bro Show Pigs, proud supporters of your DeHennis Cowboys and Cowgirls. If you're interested in the show pig, make sure to contact Tommy Burrow or visit the farm. You can reach him at 210-216-8655. Once again, Triple Bro Show Pigs. Back to play we go here. Kylie Thompson with the serve. And blocked at the net by Herman. And the Cowgirls are up by 9. Kelly Self will check in for Kylie Thompson. Self will come in to serve. Ball's up and over. Tipped over and nobody there. Point for the Lady Jackets. Ball served over, dug up by Jessa. Jolie sets up Mabry on the outside. Nice hard kill, blocked at the net off the fingertips of Frosch. And it's going to go out. Point to Sabinal. 7-point lead for DeHennis here in set number 3 as we're all tied up at 1 apiece. Sabinal won set number 1, 26-24. DeHennis 25-15 in set number 2. And Frosch tries to catch him off guard. Jolie sets up Herman, who pushes it to the corner. Middle attacked. Self with the dig. Burrow to Jessa in the back row. Blocked at the net. Dug up by Kenna. Self. Free ball sent over by Burrow. Self with the dig. Jolie sets up Herman over the middle. Rolls off the top of the net. And a point for DeHennis. So Jolie Frosch will serve for the Cowgirls. Ball's up and over. Set up on the backside. Off the fingertips of Mabry. And it lands in for Sabinal. 7-point lead for DeHennis. Here in set number 3. Ball served over, dug up by Self. Jolie sets up Mabry over the middle for a nice hard kill. Blocked at the net. Frosch plays it off. Kelly sends it to Burrow. Back to Peyton. Tipped over by Frosch. Blocked at the net by Herman. It's going to land in for Sabinal. The Hennis leading 20-14. Ball's over to Jessa. Jolie sets up Kenna, and it's going to go out. 5-point lead for the Hennis as Sabinal is trying to climb back. They've done it before in set number 1 and set number 2. Ball's up and over, dug up by Jessa. Jolie sets up Jessa on the backcourt. It's going to be a point for DeHennis. It's going to bring up Kenna Herman to serve. Jessa Frost checks out. Tori Johnson checks into the front row. Herman with the serve. Backside set up. And it's going to be good for Sabinal. Kenna Herman checks out. Jessa Frost checks back in. Frost with the dig. Jolie sets up Mabry on the outside. And Mabry sends it with authority. And the Cowgirls are up by 6 as Kylie Thompson checks back in for Kelly Self. Thompson, Johnson, and Burrow in the front row. Herman with the serve. Tipped over. Frost is there, saves it. Back row attack, blocked at the net by Thompson. Send it back over to Jessa. Jolie sets up Kylie over the middle. Free ball sent over, rolls off the top of the net. Frost with the dig. It's going to land in for Sabinal. Ball's up and over to Jessa. Jolie sets up Burrow on the backside, tips it over. Ball sent back over to Jolie. Jessa sets up Mabry on the back row. Sends it back over. It's going to go out of bounds. 4-point lead for the Cowgirls. Ball served over to Burrow. Jolie sets up Jessa on the back row. Jessa with the save. Thompson sends it over. And it goes out of the Lady Jackets. It's going to be a point for DeHennis. So Peyton Burrow to serve for the Cowgirls. Ball's up and over. Set up over the middle. And miscommunication by the Cowgirls leads to the Lady Jacket point. Ball served into the net. It's going to be a point for DeHennis. Frost checks out. And Kenna Herman checks in. Tori Johnson with the serve. Set up on the outside to Mabry. Jolie sets up Kylie over the middle, tips it over. Played at the net. Herman with the dig. Jolie sets up Kenna on the outside. Back row attack to Mabry. Jolie sets up Kylie over the middle again, who tips it over. Played at the net, and DeHennis will win the ball game As Sabinal won set number 1, 26-24, and the Cowgirls win the next two, 25-15, 25-19. That means the Cowgirls will advance to the championship game at 6 p.m. versus Harper. Let us update the brackets for you real quick. Okay, here it is. Harper will face D'Hanis at 6 p.m. in the finals. Utopia and Sabinal will play for third place. So we'll be back once again. And thank you to all of our sponsors: Utopia Ranch Realty, Medina Electric Co-op, Griffith Ford Uvalde, Triple Bro Show Pigs, Main Street Mercantile, Cowboy Pest Control Services. So we'll be back for the championship game. We'll be back.